You're waiting to feel like it. That's the problem. You think motivation is the answer. That spark, that energy, that moment of inspiration. But what if I told you that moment won't come? Motivation is a liar. It's unreliable. Real growth doesn't wait for a spark. Real growth is forged through discipline, the decision to show up even when you don't feel like it. This is the truth no one wants to hear, but everyone needs to. The myth of motivation. We've all been sold a lie, that the key to change is motivation. That feeling you get when you hear a powerful speech or watch an epic video online. But motivation is just an emotion. And like all emotions, it fades. One moment you're fired up, the next, you're back to scrolling, waiting for the next wave of hype. If your goals rely on how you feel, they'll collapse the second life gets hard. What is discipline? Discipline isn't flashy. It doesn't post selfies. It doesn't need applause. It's waking up when the alarm goes off, even when your body begs for sleep. It's putting in the reps. It's opening the book. It's writing the words, even when your brain says, not today. Discipline is the quiet force that doesn't negotiate. It doesn't ask, do I feel like it? It simply says, it's time. That voice, not motivation, builds warriors. It builds winners. It builds people who do the hard things, until the hard things become normal. Discipline wins long term. Want to know what beats talent? Discipline. What beats passion? Discipline. Because discipline shows up every day. Not just when it's exciting, not just when you're in the mood, every single day. Want to build muscle? It's not about one killer workout. It's about consistency. Want to build a business? It's not one lucky break. It's boring, relentless progress. You don't need more hype. You need more reps. Repetition is the master of skill, and discipline is the master of repetition. The daily battle. Every morning there's a war between your comfort and your calling. Your comfort says, snooze the alarm. You need rest. Skip the workout. One day won't matter. Push the goal to tomorrow. You've got time. But your calling whispers, let's go. Let's move. This is the price of greatness. You don't rise because you feel like it. You rise because you said you would. Discipline is choosing long-term reward over short-term relief. Discipline is the pain of progress instead of the pain of regret. Building unbreakable discipline. So how do you build it? Start small. Create habits so clear they can't be ignored. Wake up, drink water, write one sentence, do one push-up, track the streak, stack the wins, repeat. The secret? Don't wait for the feeling. Act your way into feeling, not feel your way into action. Discipline is like a muscle. You train it, and every time you follow through when you don't want to, it grows stronger, until one day, it becomes who you are. Here's the truth. That version of you you're chasing, they're not built on motivation, they're built on follow-through, on habits, on routine, on showing up again and again and again. Motivation may get you started, but only discipline will finish the job. You were not born to quit. You were not born to be average. You were not born to be ruled by moods and feelings. You were born to rise. You were born to conquer. And it starts today, not when you feel ready, but when you decide. So choose it now. Choose discipline, and go build the life you can't stop thinking about. Be fearless, be shameless, and create your own environment.